I caved and bought a PlayStation Portal 2 years after release, so you wouldn't have to. The PlayStation Portal is a remote player streaming device with one function, to stream whatever game your PlayStation 5 is playing directly to your Portal. In the looks department, the Portal was beautiful. I opted for the Midnight Black as I lack a black controller and I've always wanted to purchase one. It's a DualSense slice in half, and where the touchpad should be is a 1080p 8-inch tablet. The screen is nice and it feels really great to touch. On either side of the screen is a dedicated spot where a touchpad is emulated. It's a really nice looking device, but how does it function? Well, I knew what I was getting myself into. I knew it's a streaming only device. Now in supported countries, however, it does support cloud gaming for PS Plus and own digital titles. But Australia is not one of those countries. So for me, this is strictly a remote player for the PS5. There were never any marketing miscommunications. Sony strictly sells it as an accessory for your PlayStation, not a standalone handheld like a Steam Deck. However, come day one, this thing was a mess. It was hours before I even got to my PlayStation home screen, with connection errors and just straight up refusing to do its one intended job. Software updates were incredibly slow to download and install, and I've never had an issue with any of my other devices on my home network. I have an internet speed of around 500 megabytes per second over Wi-Fi and 700 megabytes per second wired. Even standing in the same room as my PS5 and router saw me not being able to connect to this thing. Once I did manage to get it running, going to my bedroom, which is still close by and gets around 200 to 300 megabytes per second, made the Portal's broadcast quickly drop to a blurry mess and then disconnect. I can use the Remote Play app on my phone with the Backbone controller or Chiaki NG for the Steam Deck with no issues in the same room that the Portal flat out refused to connect to. I did have a solid 30-minute session in the end, with 3 instances of quality dropping and 2 of them being a short burst of being totally unplayable. So a Souls-like or online game, this would be out of the question on this instance. I've connected a DualSense to my Steam Deck with Chiaki running on external monitor, and it looked and performed much better than anything I got out of this. My purchase was made to stream my PS5 to the dedicated system and the ease of using my PS5 Explore Buds with ease. However, I just can't justify this product outside of a nice looking paperweight. Do I recommend the PlayStation Portal? Absolutely not. Do I cringe every time I see someone abbreviating it to the PSP? Absolutely. I found many posts online about this thing being highly temperamental in its use, both inside and outside your home network. I knew this before my purchase, but for speedy internet, I thought I could tame the beast, just to play my PS5 games while the kids use the TV or while I lay in bed, but I suppose my Steam Deck will have to continue on this way, where the portable miserably failed. Okay, so that was day 1, right? And now I've gone on to day 2 and beyond, and honestly, as soon as day 2 clicked over, the Portal just worked. It ran fine, it was absolutely fine. As you can see in the video now, this thing does run, and it runs well. And I don't understand what was going on day 1, because I just couldn't have it connect. It wouldn't connect, it flat out refused to do anything it was meant to do, and now it's fine. Sure, if I walk away further from my router, the speeds do drop, that's like with anything else. I don't know, maybe the Wi-Fi chip isn't great in it. I've connected it to my hotspot on my phone while I've been out, and it runs perfectly fine. It actually runs better than my Steam Deck runs, Chiaki NG. So now I'm saying, yes, I do recommend it. Yes, I think it's a great product for using it for its intended purpose. The thing is, I just don't think it likes day 1. It doesn't like being born. It doesn't like coming into the world and being ready. It hates Mondays, right? But I have not had literally a single issue with it since day 1, so I'm unsure what the hell was going on with that. Now it's running really well. It's running fantastically. And you've got the feedback from the triggers, you've got the vibration, things that Chiaki NG for Deck will not give you. So it is a great experience. The screen looks great, everything runs perfectly fine. Just be patient on day 1 if it doesn't work. It just does not like Mondays. That's it. That's all it is. Its first day is a Monday and it doesn't like it. It flat out refuses. So hang in there and I'm sure you'll like it just like I do. So do I recommend the PlayStation Portal? Yes. Yes, I do. If you have a quick internet speed and you have some patience, go ahead, purchase it, and enjoy it. Just like I now am. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider smashing that subscribe button, hitting the like button, as it really does help the channel. Have a fantastic day, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.